evening, everyone. I am Manuel, the principal here of International Studies Charter School, and on behalf of our administration, our faculty, and staff, I would like to welcome you all to the 2021-2022 Senior Recognition Award Ceremony. This is an evening of tradition, a night in which we recognize the class of 2022. Tonight, we will honor our seniors for their academic excellence, leadership, athleticism, and service throughout their years at International Studies. Our school motto is to study as though we live forever. We hope that the students here tonight will carry the words in their hearts as they continue on their journeys. Seniors, as you prepare to venture out into the world, pass your torch of knowledge on the ISCHS next class, their leaders, so that they may light the way to our school. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a night for celebration. And in traditions of celebrations, we do encourage you all to applause. So when we call your child's name, your student's name, your friend's name, please make them feel welcome. Join me in clapping and acknowledging their accomplishments. Students, you should be commended for all of your hard work and all of your accomplishments throughout your years here at International Studies. At this time, I would like to welcome up to the stage Ms. Manuel.
Thank you, Ms. Lopez. Good evening. I'm Ms. Quintana. This evening's ceremony will recognize and honor senior students with honor cords, subject area awards, and recognitions for our school's highest honors. These students have demonstrated diligence and dedication to putting forth maximum effort in the academic field. It is an honor to recognize these students as future leaders who will excel no matter what obstacles lie before them. Tonight, the highest-ranking students of their class will be adorned with cum laude cords on June 4th to distinguish them as students who have excelled in their academics. These cords will be worn at the commencement ceremony to distinguish those students who are among the top of their class. Cum laude is awarded to students ranked in the upper 15% of their graduating class or students who have a weighted GPA of a 4.0 or higher. We award these students a bronze cord to be worn with a gown at graduation. I would like to welcome this year's recipients to the stage for a group photo. As I call your name, please step up to the stage and wait for the group photo. Adriana Capote. Adriana Corjutas. Sarah Hurtado. Jandro Damas, Camila Arenas, Valentina Salgado, Cynthia Lopez, Katie Gonzalez, Marco Leonofrio, Maria Elena Lobaina, Tania Perez, Brittany Cabada, Stephanie Cabrera, Clement Wagner, Jacqueline Isabella, Genesis Barahona, Adele Biden, Andre Ortega, Jean Rasul, Victoria Castro, Maciel Garcia, Isabel Cabrera, Nicole Diaz, Leonardo Paredes, Noah Kurtzman, Thomas Rosell, Ana Avalos, Alex Gomez, Lindsay Hernandez, Valerie Barnett, Alicia Malibran. George Machado. Rivera. Carlos Linares. Manuela Rivas. Alvin Suarez. Alejandro Castillo. Gabriel Lopez. Daniel Pimentel and Leticia Pezan. Magna cum laude is awarded to students ranking in the upper 10% of their graduating class. I would like to welcome this year's recipients to the stage for a group photo. Matisse Polvia. Julia Gomez. Luis Lopez. Xavier Ochoa. And Diego Lopez. Now for summa cum laude is awarded to students ranking in the top 5% of their graduating class. The students receiving this honor tonight are the highest performing students at International Studies Charter High School, thus earning them the most prestigious course. I would like to welcome this year's recipients to the stage for a group photo. Nalei Soto. Melina Cantilla. Please give another round of applause for these students. They've worked hard and very talented. International Studies Charter School was founded on the principles of progressive education. The curriculum has been designed to expose the students to varied and intense studies in the core subjects as well as culture and language. Through activities and athletics, we work to teach students interpersonal skills, organization, and character. Here to present the new Research Award, please welcome Mr. Galzinski.
At the start of the 2019 school year, ISCHS began participating in the College Board's AP Capstone Diploma Program. This two-year program consists of AP Seminar in the first year and AP Research in the second year, which are student-driven courses that develop graduate-level skills in research, analysis, evidence-based arguments, collaboration, writing, and presenting. Thus, at the end of this school year, we are extremely proud to have our second cohort of students completing the capstone program. Accordingly, we now have the honor to grant only the second ever senior award for achievement in research. In the AP Research component of the capstone program, students must design, plan, and conduct a credible, replicable, and year-long investigation into a research question of their own choosing, and then present their findings as part of an oral defense in front of a 3-person committee. This year's recipient of the Research Award has been incredibly proactive in terms of developing his research. He completed every preparatory assignment as early as possible to incorporate feedback, was the first in his class to get his project proposal approved, shared his ideas with peers openly, including a very memorable critique during junior year when he savagely assumed the role of Baby Shark while providing feedback to last year's cohort, and put significant thought into each aspect of his inquiry, design, limitations, and conclusions. In his investigation comparing the portrayals of the Confederacy and the Union during the Civil War within history textbooks used in Florida, he's argued that authors should be held accountable for their decisions about length, language, and the use of active versus passive voice, to ensure that the information is accurate, unbiased, and avoids hurting student understanding. So it is my honor to present the award in research to Diego Lopez. The Creative Writing Award.
Good evening, everyone. My goal for creative writing was always to give students a chance to embrace their inner writer. Starting the class, I had a firm belief that everyone can write a truly great piece of literature, whether that be a collection of Greek mythology-inspired poems and stories, musicals, or incredibly thought-provoking and raw works of fiction. The works that were created in my third period creative writing class were always beautifully written, as if my students interwove pieces of themselves into the stories that they would write. It was truly a special group of humans that left my classroom filled with magic and joy long after they had left for their next period. To choose a student for this award was one of the hardest things I had to do, as every single one of you were masterful storytellers. The beautiful part, the uniqueness that's shown in your works. Nevertheless, one student's stories and poems would leave me in awe of her talents again and again. She is a treasure in every sense, whose ability to weave together a story or a poem is only surpassed by her kindness. This student embodies the power that comes with softness, and the wonder that can only come from fantasy novels filled with fairies. If there is one thing I will miss, it will be our conversations in the morning. It is my pleasure and distinct honor to give the Creative Writing Award to Javi Gonzalez. We now welcome Mr. Manuel Orsi to present the French
Good evening all, bonsoir. It is my honor tonight to present the French Program Senior Award. First, I would like to congratulate the senior class. Congratulations, you made it after 2 difficult years. Bravo. To our beloved French Program seniors, vos professeurs et moi sommes extrêmement fiers de vous. Quel magnifique aboutissement. Vous êtes voués à de brillantes études et à de belles carrières. You will shine next year in the US, in France, in Canada, and the Netherlands. Here are a few words from the teachers who were the recipients of tonight's award. This student is a very serious, quiet, polite, pleasant, respectful, smiling, nice, with an excellent state of mind. They are a perfect ambassador ambassador of what the spirit of the French program is. The student is serious and involved. They show much empathy, and they have a great sense of humor behind their seriousness. The student has an excellent state of mind and is humble and respectful. They have a great general knowledge and is interested and are interested in various subjects. They are very interesting. This student will shine in the baccalaureate next month, as well as in MDC honors next year. And I am sure he will fulfill the dream of being a lawyer. The French Program Award goes to Clément Wagner. Allegra to present the Italian AP Language Award and the Italian IS Language and Literature Award.
Good evening, everyone. I would be amiss if I didn't call to the stage our one and only Miss when you have the opportunity to teach the same group of students from 7th to 11th grade, you have the privilege to see them grow and blossom right in front of your eyes. Students who were once timid and reserved may become sure of themselves. Others who were full of energy, always laughing and ready to tell a joke, may become poised, thoughtful, highly compassionate individuals. Sometimes, what was initially a lukewarm interest in what you were teaching them day by day, for some students became a genuine interest resulting in a true appreciation of that subject matter. For teachers, that becomes the ultimate reward for all our hard work. Tonight, we would like to recognize and sincerely thank a student who has demonstrated in a crescendo throughout the years together dedication, consistency in her work, punctuality, and excellent behavior in class. This has translated into a perfect score in your Italian AP exam. However, what has truly distinguished this student is that spark of true interest and genuine appreciation for a culture that was not hers when she was just a young middle school student, but that we hope now will stay with her forever. It is with great pleasure that we are awarding tonight Hadis Gonzalez. which she successfully passed with the highest score of 5. Of course, this achievement didn't happen by chance. It is the result of being consistently well-prepared and concentrating on tasks. She's driven and ambitious, while always smiling and ready to embrace every challenge. She's always ready to lend a hand to a classmate in need. Her impeccable manners are a breath of fresh air. With great appreciation for her work and support to our program, the APID Italian Program Award tonight goes to Liva Cabrera.
Estamos ante un alumno que ama la lógica y el sentido común, pero que sabe disfrutar como el que más de las boberías y el sinsentido. Esta cualidad le permite hacer puntual y correctamente sus deberes y también ser el primero en pedirme en nombre del grupo un aplazamiento de la entrega de deberes. Nunca supe si se ofrece él mismo a hacer esto o si me lo mandan los demás. Para que nunca se sabe con este chico tan racionalmente problemático, que es capaz de perfeccionar su ortografía y eliminar sus spanglish, mientras comenta la última ocurrencia de su leal gente cercana, que por cierto lo adora, cosa totalmente inevitable y comprensible, vista su entrega y su contacto. 4 cursos, Dios mío. Llevo sorprendiéndome con sus elaboradas tareas, tras sus silencios en el aula, que parecían pensar, ingenuo de mí, que no se estaba haciendo. Lo que pasa es que es un maestro, escuchando y haciendo pocas pero precisas y oportunas preguntas. No se sorprendan si no lo ven mentir ni sentirse superior. Tiene la humildad y la sinceridad metida en el cuerpo. Novedad. No es que sea trabajador, lo que le ocurre es que es un tremendo cabezota y nunca se conforma. El premio de español Roma ISCHS es para David Casarón.
us tonight, but she wanted me to let you know how privileged she has been to teach some of you since the 7th grade. It is my great pleasure this evening to be presenting the French APID Award, celebrating excellence in mastering not only the French language, but the Francophone culture as well. This award goes to a student who understands the power of languages and whose rigor played an essential role in language acquisition and academic training. The student also went one step further by showcasing her skills on stage and by teaching French to a brother. The student has demonstrated curiosity, cultural awareness, and excellence, earning her this award. Mesdames et messieurs, j'ai l'honneur d'appeler Mademoiselle Ashley Emma. On behalf of the teachers from the Foreign Languages Department, it is my privilege this evening to also be presenting a special award at ISCHS, the Award for World Languages. This award is to recognize the knowledge, passion, and dedication for world languages, and is given to the most polyglot student of this year. This award goes to a student who chose a dual curriculum in languages. His receptiveness to foreign languages revealed an openness and understanding of different world cultures. Mastering different languages nowadays allows you to travel, to work, to get to know people and cultures in depth. It is also about recognizing cultural identities and having the sensitivity to understand subtle humor. The student has demonstrated excellence, earning her this award. Indeed, she is a dedicated and hardworking student. She is always eager to learn more and willing to understand all the nuances of every different language she speaks. This student is also our Silver Knights Award nominee for World Languages this year at ISCHS. She is in both the American and the French IS program, and also her mother tongue is Spanish. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for Sarah. Welcome back one of our Masters of Ceremony, Manuel.
Although we focus on cultural studies, students take courses in each course subject: history, English, science, and mathematics. In each, one student has shown promise above the rest and has been recognized for his or her excellence in their field of knowledge. Here to present the award for history, please welcome the head of the history department, Mr. Ahmed Solomon.
So, to truly understand history, one must harbor an appreciation of human accomplishment and endeavors which borders on wonder. This passion must then be matched by curiosity that propels one to seek more knowledge. The recipient of today's award not only matches these standards, but shatters them. a consummate student of history, she not only has taken every single history AP and course that the school has to offer, but with her ability to read rhetoric and the strands of human accomplishment, she has aced every single one. As for my student with it, it's wonderful to see how time flies. 6 years ago, I remember I was at lunch and a shorter than me, girl strode up confidently to greet me and introduce herself. And, with her spunky attitude, said she couldn't wait to take my classes. 4 years ago, the same spunky girl coerced me and cornered me into signing a contract to become your sponsor. Last Saturday, she bestowed upon me the honor of watching her earn her AA degree. And today, I proudly declare to be my best student. Please give a wonderful round of applause to the recipient of our Social Studies Award, Marina Campos.
Good evening, parents, students, and colleagues. Thank you so much for your presence here tonight to recognize our outstanding seniors. I am humbled to have been asked to present the award for Best Student in Science. The recipient of this honor is a remarkable young man, always striving for excellence and nothing less. In fact, his drive is so strong that he has managed to maintain a 4.0 GPA for my class, not only on the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and so far into the fourth quarter. Trust me when I say this is no small feat for anyone who has taken my class. He's very much deserving of this recognition, and I am very happy our institution chooses to host these awards for us to highlight these types of accomplishments for our soon-to-be alumni. Aside from the outstanding academic performance, this young man is always in search of more knowledge. He asks high-level questions that showcase his understanding of the concept and then take it one step further into applying it into real-life situations. He is a model student, able to work independently and help his classmates when he has finished his own assignments. I will miss pushing him, challenging him to continue growing more and more next year. He's a student that has made me feel very rewarded for being in this amazing profession. I wish him the very best, and I know that he will continue to strive for excellence in his future endeavors. Please give a round of applause for Diego Lopez Rojas. Please welcome the head of the English department, Mr. Javier Davalos.
Good evening. Out of all the subjects that a student will take over the course of their academic careers, the most all-encompassing will have been English. Wherever there's speaking, writing, or critical thinking, English becomes essential, enabling students to better communicate ideas, whether it be in the classroom or the real world. Every year, choosing just one recipient for the English award proves to be the almost impossible task. Having taught so many of you over the years, in some cases as middle schoolers, made this task especially difficult. It's hard to believe, 7th grade. However, one student has surpassed the rest due to his superb academic performance, dedication, and unbridled enthusiasm. This student has been described by one of their current teachers thusly. This student lights up the classroom with her effervescent personality and witty comments. Her sunny disposition is matched by her desire to gain a deeper understanding of the literary work she has read. From weaving music into poetry and creating far-off lands, to analyzing novels and short stories through different lenses, this student's light and inquisitive nature always shone brightly. I can attest to everything this teacher said, and would also like to add that this was especially true even during a particularly trying time last year when we were mostly online. She was always an eager participant in class, her brilliance making an otherwise dreary experience into a somewhat more radiant one. It has truly been my privilege to have taught this student in class over the years, and I'm so glad to be able to recognize her achievement with you tonight. It is my pleasure to present the award in English to Ashley Hernandez. And now we welcome Mr. Jose Cobo, who will present. Good evening. It's been tough, actually. Selecting the student, with the method work. But I'd like to recognize beside the student I selected, other students that I consider they also overpassed my expectation this year. Alright. As a professor, I always expected my students to try out their limits, so they can even overpass me one day. That has always been my dream. Due to an experimental reason, some years ago I landed on this surprisingly interesting country. Very confused on how teachers here prepare students to pass the exam instead of preparing them to overpass themselves in the first place. That was my first and for so many years my only impression regarding math education here. Years later, I came to fall into a very colorful and energetic place in the core of La Ocean. Loud students, but eager to learn math when the bell rings. A very obnoxious Algebra 2 class. Actually, 7th period. I remember. But with some little and quiet freshmen that never stopped surprising. With a photo of myself inside his fridge. Marco D'Onofrio never has Wi-Fi at home or phone with good resolution to submit his quizzes. But he has enough natural intelligence to be simply the best. Already used to her jumps every time I scream for attention, Julia Gomez is a clear example of how a pretty woman has what it takes to swing over the math word with the same skill as a mathematician. Nicaragua might not be the most popular country in America, but it has my respect for bringing to this world being as unique as Cusa Lopez. She has learned how to improve herself in my classes. Despite He can face my staplers. He expresses himself on my board with such beautiful words that I have to right away erase. But I must admit that I would have liked him to have him in many more classes. Young Rodama doesn't have to make too much noise because he doesn't have to. And even more students that I like to also recognize, for example. It's never enough information to put in a paper to prove and please Mr. Cole in a calculus quiz.
But it's right.
Yeah. And Luis Lopez too. Always been behind me through this path, always turning the homework in time, like always behind me to the door. You know what happens, you don't go. Carlos, Cuba, as always, stands out before science once more. He eats my food and drinks my water. He does not do my homework because he doesn't need to. He's not far from being even better than me. My job here is done. Don't forget your old math teacher when you receive your second math award because you're receiving the first one tonight. The math award goes to Peter.
Here to present our awards for athletics, please welcome our Assistant Athletics Director, Mr. Lisandro Chamizo.
First, I will be presenting the Female Scholar Athlete Award. The following student is a truly talented athlete. She led the girls' volleyball team as the only senior this year to a young sophomore, freshman, and junior team. She was a true leader and a role model to our young girls, along with being a part of the girls' volleyball team. This student also took it upon herself to help the high school boys volleyball team this season. She played with pride for her jersey, which is all any coach can ever ask for. The Female Scholar Athlete Award goes to Valentina Santos. And now for our Male Scholar Athlete Award. first year. He was the team captain of our varsity basketball team, and he led the high school basketball team to its first school district win. He was dedicated, fearless, and he truly played for our jersey. It is my honor to present this year's Middle Scholar athlete to Leonardo Vargas. Our amazing assistant principal and CAB advisor, Ms. Quintana.
Okay, during this final part of our program, we will award students for excellence in leadership, service, and character. The students who win the Eagle Category Award have been chosen for their quality in academics, altruism, and integrity. They are highest-ranking, top-scoring, and most driven and dedicated students. They led through example and represent what International Studies Charter High School embodies in all of our graduates. We begin with the Community Service Award. Tonight's Community Service Award goes to a student who has served the community and our school faithfully throughout their time here at ISCHS. This year's winner has served over 1,000 hours of community service. Many of these hours were spent on her greatest passion with aquatics and the youth in our community. She spent hundreds of hours during the summer months at the Key Biscayne Aquatic Camp, teaching youth in our community not only how to handle emergency situations while enjoying aquatic activities, but also teaching how to protect the wildlife. This work was in addition to her service to ISCHS itself. She helped endlessly as a member of the French International Program Association, Key Club, and Student Government Association. She rolled up her sleeves to make events such as homecoming, new student orientation, and the annual FIFA Gala happen. As a member of the SBA, she has also represented her peers to ensure that students' needs were met. It is my pleasure to award this year's Community Service Award to Adele Pfeiffer. And now we move on to our Academic Excellence Award and our coveted Eagles Award. The Academic Excellence Award goes to a student who best embodies the spirit of our school motto, to study as though you will live forever. This year's recipient took advantage of the toughest classes This year's recipient took advantage of the toughest classes ISCHS has to offer in both Advanced Placement International Diploma and the Spanish International Studies program. These students' thirst for knowledge is unparalleled. Over 10 AP courses and exams earned these individuals the title of AP Scholar with Distinction and are also Questbridge National College Match finalists. These students also sought courses beyond our own campus, participating in dual enrollment with Doral College, from which these students will graduate this year with an Associate's in Arts degree. Indeed, we are proud of these young ladies' accomplishments and look forward to both becoming leaders on the global stage. I am proud to present this year's academic award to our valedictorian, Nalei Soto, and to the victorious Manuel Soto. We will accept this award. The Eagle Flight Award is given to a student who has triumphed over adversity and left an enduring spirit at ISCHS. Tonight's recipient has balanced significant academic rigor with her responsibility as the president of the Gay Street Alliance Club. Never one to make excuses, she puts 100% effort into every class, every day, even when times were tough. The adversities she has faced has fueled her desire to become an advocate for the voiceless. She is fierce, she is brilliant, and she is certain to leave her mark when she attends Mount Holyoke College this fall. This year's Eagle Flight Award goes to Manuel. I would like to add, along with the award, Manuela will be receiving a scholarship check on behalf of ISCHS. And now we move on to our Eagle Pride Award. Please welcome Ms. Alejandra J. Good evening. Many people think of school accomplishments by the grades, academic awards, and accolades they receive throughout their scholastic years. Those are undoubtedly important and should be celebrated as such. However, some of the best memories for students lie in the activities and school functions that they attend. Having a school with pride and spirit builds the morale of the students, faculty, and staff. As the activities director, I know it is no easy feat in putting together activities that students enjoy alone, and it's quite impossible to try and do it that way. That is why I'm extremely grateful for all the students that are involved in extracurricular activities and clubs. This award goes to the student who has embodied school spirit and activities. She is the person that all students see in the morning every day through our legal morning news. She ends the announcements every day with our adopted school motto, and as always, soar Eagles! She is present at pretty much every event, game, and fundraiser. She works when most are sleeping. She goes to school when most are absent, and she always says yes with a smile on her face and with beautiful enthusiasm. She bleeds blue and gold. She is always more than willing to help when any department that, or any club, or any student in whatever they may need. In fact, when I started at ISCHS, Mr. Del Valle, the previous activities director, said, if you have any questions, please ask her. She started helping me since the summer when she was vacationing in Spain. I mean, talk about dedication. I am definitely sad that she will be leaving us this year, but any university will be happy and proud to have gained her. This is why the Eagle Talent Pride Award couldn't possibly go to any other than my right hand, the very talented and spirited Ms. Weagle herself, Sophia Reyes. Invite Ms. Alina Lopez to present the final awards of this evening.
Okay, so here we go, the last two awards, two of the most prestigious awards here at International Studies. The first award that we will be presenting is the Eagle Award. The Eagle Award is a culmination of sacrifice, commitment, leadership, and service, while continuously balancing and juggling all of the responsibilities a student must endure throughout school. Tonight's winner is the definition of an Eagle Award recipient. This person was unanimously chosen amongst the faculty. This student's sense of duty and commitment are unparalleled, and their loyalty to our school and to its students is unmatched. Throughout the year, as senior class president, she worked hard to bring her classmates together and to unify them. We are honored to call her one of our own, and we are sure she will soar to new heights of success as she graduates this year and begins her college career this fall. Please give a round of applause for this year's Eagle Award winner, Manuel. Award to help her with college as well. The last award that we will be presenting tonight is the Principal Leadership Award. The Principal Leadership Award is awarded to a student who exemplifies outstanding leadership traits, who is a role model within our school and community, and who also demonstrates high academic achievement while leading classmates through positive examples. Tonight's recipient of the Principal Leadership Award fits all of the qualities mentioned above and more. She supports her peers in learning, she helps her class by organizing school and community events, and is a positive force for action in her community while achieving the highest of academic excellence. In short, this student exemplifies excellence in leadership in all of its forms. It is my pleasure and honor to present this year's Principal Leadership Award to our very own Melina. True. We reward each student tonight for their efforts, and we encourage them to continue to succeed in whatever paths they may choose. It is through their labors and through their dreams that they can soar. I would like to personally thank all of the parents, the staff, the teachers, the students for their dedication and for your persistence as well. It is because of you that international studies is what it is today, one of the top schools in the nation. All of your dedication and hard work is seen tonight. So thank you all for your support. Thank you for being here. And to the class of 2022, congratulations, you are all worthy of graduating in June. Good night and have a wonderful day.